Welcome y'all to the Crawford Institute of Pop Culture Collectibles. This week we're going to do another video. We're going to combine a couple of things this week. We're going to do a must-see on the Palisades Ren and Stimpy line, and we're also going to just do a favorite collection video. The difference is the must-sees cover just specific items that you probably want to check out if you ever get the opportunity to visit. However, the first favorite collection videos that I'm starting with this one are going to cover the entire series and just talk about different facts and information on the series, and they're some of my favorites. So today we're going to do both with the Palisades Ren and Stimpy line. So let's start down here at the bottom. That Ren and Stimpy to the right there, that's Wave 1 Ren and Stimpy. And that's another Stimpy to the left, sitting in his kitty litter box. The first four figures came with a ton of accessories. So both the Dr. Stupid version of Stimpy and the one in the litter box there were possible with the accessories that you got with the first wave. The Firehouse Dog set in the middle came out at the same time. This would have been summer of 2004. They were a Wizard World Chicago exclusive. And the other four figures, or the other two figures to round out the four, was Mr. Horse and the Shaven Yak. So here you'll see Mr. Horse, and you'll see 5 versions. Now, there were 2. There was a variant for every figure in the first 4. And the variant in this case is the very first one in the 5 to the right. He is, sometimes he's called Suspicious Mr. Horse. The eyes are slightly different on him. And then, of course, the jacket and buttons are different. The next Mr. Horse over is what he looks like without any clothes on, which was one possible version. The next one, the third one over in the lighter suit, that's the normal release. And the final one in the rubber suit was another option based on the accessories you were given. Now, the very last one with the lighter blue hair, that's a test shot that they did using the lighter blue on the hair, the tail, and the hooves that they decided to go with the darker blue instead. Let's back up for a minute. I didn't mention this Stimpy. This Stimpy is Big Shot Stimpy. He was actually intended for Wave 2. This is a pre-production hard copy. You'll see he's got the sleeves on. He was going to come with Muddy Mud Skipper. Sadly, he never did make it out. Then as we move down, you'll see the variant of Stimpy. This is the diseased or sick Stimpy. That was the variant in Wave 1. And you'll also see the variant of Ren, who has the concerned or worried or scared face. That is actually a pre-production figure of that. That's a paint master from that, as well as the accessories he has there. The chair and the litter box in back. There's a toothbrush in back. They're all different colors than what they ended up becoming in the final version. But that was the Stimpy that came, or the Ren that came in the collector's box. And last on the bottom of the shelf are 4 mini or micro busts, they called them, that they did for the line. 2 of Powdered Toast Man, one of the Space Madness Ren, and one of Dr. Stupid. Up above we have the Mega Log, as well as the boxed Firehouse Dog set with the Billy West autograph. I happened to be at that Wizard World that year. And above it you'll see the way the logs were packed. Every figure came with a log, including the variants. They had a different log. So there are 8 logs in the first wave. And they came packaged in their own little package, as you can see up there. We have the 2 yaks. One of them is the variant is to the left, the regular release is to the right. This is a 150% prototype. It's another paint master of the Stimpy from the wave. This is one of my favorites. This would be in a must-see. This is Kowalski. He's in Wave 2. Never did make it out. Hard copy of him. On the bottom here, you can see we have a number of the logs they did, including the couple of the giveaways for the parties. Above it is another must-see. Those are the 7 of the 8 logs that they had planned for Wave 2. I'm missing one of them. I'm still on the hunt. One of these days I'm going to find it. And the very last thing over in the corner is that Collector's Club Stimpy still in the box, still in the metal lunchbox tin. So there you have it. Only made 1 wave, but they did do a variant of every figure, so there was 8 figures there, and then they also did the Firehouse Dogs. So you got a fairly good set of figures. Sadly, we never did get Wave 2, which, like I said, was going to include the Big Shot Stimpy and Muddy Mud Skipper, as well as Kowalski. So that's it for this week. See you next week.